Hey, Alex Stephenson here with an Innistrad Swiss draft. Okay, so we opened Laboratory Maniac as our rare, which I don't really think I want to first pick here. Midnight Haunting, I think, might actually be the strongest pick in this pack, or at least a direction that I would like to go, and happens to be a good card anyway. It gives you evasive creatures, and there's just a lot of stuff that you can do with it. A lot of directions you can go, like weird stuff like this if I got enough of them. But no, there's not like a ton of other good picks. Think Twice is, okay, but it's not like an exciting first pick, whereas this one is kind of an exciting first pick. I like it. I think it's pretty good. Haven't gotten a chance to play it a lot in all of these draft videos either. Okay, well, Croon Outlaw is a really good card, so kind of just want to pick the Croon Outlaw, although that does push me into red. Travel Preparations would push me into green-white, and Midnight Haunting's actually fine in that. Chapelgeist would keep me completely white, but is not as strong as the Travel Preparations or the Croon Outlaw. Croon Outlaw is... I wonder what he first picked over that. I'm kind of curious. Maybe he had a really good foil or something. Croon Outlaw, though, is just really good. I mean, he gets double strike and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm actually fine with picking up Croon Outlaw. He's a really solid rare. Red-white's kind of, I guess, an archetype I don't even think I've done yet. But, I mean, I can ditch the Midnight Haunting if necessary. We'll just see what we're passing here. Okay, well, this pack's got Reckless Waif, Neonate, Rakeshare in red. I think I'm just going to pick up the Reckless Waif. It's a werewolf, so it works well with the backside of that ability. And, I mean, just Reckless Waif is good on its own. So, yeah, I'm fine with picking up him. He's strong. Okay, well, I've got a couple choices here. In white, there's the Rebuke, which is not terribly interesting with how we're looking now, because this card's very aggressive and this card is very aggressive. So I think it's probably just the Geist Flame for us. Solidify us in red a little bit more. Okay, I think for this pack, Smite the Monstrous is removal, but I don't even know if we're going to be sticking in white. I think I just want to get more red. Really let them know I'm doing red. I might try red-green werewolf, maybe, if that's an option. Because I think I'll pick up this Tormented Pariah here. That's fine. I have no problem with that. And if I do, I can start maybe going in green a little bit. Possibly get some Moon Mists or like this, Full Moon's Rise. I have 3 werewolves right now, so is that necessarily the right thing to grab as it goes into green more? I already have 3 werewolves. I guess I'm not sure how much green's getting cut right now. I don't necessarily need the Full Moon's Rise. I might not get enough werewolves, and I'd kind of like to get this Pitchburn Devils, get another good, just a good red card, and stays on color. We're definitely not devoted to this Midnight Haunting, so we can kind of pick our second color later if necessary. Okay, Furor of the Bitten, Typhoid Rats, Burning Vengeance, Vampiric Fury, Moon Heron. Guess it's... I already have the white pick, but there's none of that in here. Would I rather do blue-red or blue-black if I had to pick one of these cards here? What's it like more likely that I would do if I don't do the red-green? Well, I think the Moon Heron is good, so I'll just pick it up in case blue is somehow open here. Well, Unruly Mob would keep us a little more into white, which is actually fine. Or the Sell-Off Occultist move us more into blue. I think I actually am going to take the Unruly Mob. Midnight Haunting, I could do red. I can easily do red-white if necessary. That's not a big deal. And Unruly Mob works actually well with Midnight Haunting. over the Fester Highbore, though. Yeah, I think I am actually going to do that. I'm going to pick that up. I could possibly go into red-white. And here's some good blue now. Okay. Just keeping my options open. Probably the Think Twice I'm going to pick here, I think. Because I have the Moon Heron already. So I can kind of move into either of those directions. I think Demon Male Halberg, it works well with Midnight Haunting, so if I open another Midnight Haunting or something like that. Or a Mausoleum Guard. So yeah, we'll pick that up. Green cards that aren't very good. White card, which isn't very good for us. It's probably more likely that I would do the Frightful Delusion. You can get a Spare from Evil. I mean, it's possible. Sideboard or something. Okay, I'll take a Mulch. Well, we've got a lot of colors going on right now. So we haven't quite picked our direction yet. Still sort of in the decision-making phase on that. If I'd rather do blue-red or red-white. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got Gallows Warden, which is pretty good for our, if we want to do red-white, or Tormented Pariah, which is just another werewolf, but we're not doing green-red werewolves, so probably could just stick to the on-red, or I move deeper into white now. I've already got a Midnight Haunting and an Unruly Mob, or a Moon Heron, or a Think Twice in blue. Well, there's no blue picks in here. I mean, Moment of Heroism is something I can consider too. I think Gallows Warden is quite good, being an evasive creature that boosts spirits. So it works well with the Midnight Haunting. Okay, well, we have Traitorous Blood for red. Civilized Scholar for blue. It's like I keep switching back between white and blue here. Makeshift Mauler actually for blue is really strong, but I mean Civilized Scholar is really strong too. So a couple of really good blue picks. I'm not excited about this Rebuke. I could just take the Traitorous Blood, but I don't really have anything to make that super amazing. I'm just having a hard time deciding this second color I want to go into. I'm trying to think, do I want to do the Mauler or the Civilized Scholar? I feel like I might want to do the Scholar just because the looter effect is so strong. If I get the blue card. Okay, I'll take a Civilized Scholar. It's interesting that I'm still open on this, like, second color. And now it's like a Priest is a good white pick. It's almost like I'm moving out of red, you know? It's weird. And now there's like all these black picks, but I'm definitely not moving into that. I've already tried to make sense of this mess. Let's see. I have good cards though for both blue and white. So this Priest is definitely good. Tormented Pariah will move me deeper into red, which I still want to be. That's where like the real good cards are. So I think I'm actually going to take the Pariah. Let's just stay on red for now until we see a good thing for our second color. Okay. Actually, Battleground Geist is pretty good. But, Bonds of Faith is good too. Claustrophobia is good. God, what do I have more of? Think Twice, Scholar, Moon Heron. It's like I need to decide now. Do I want to take the Geist or the Claustrophobia? I only have the Geist Flame for removal. I think if I take this Claustrophobia, I'm just gonna straight up move into red white or red blue, or try to. Battleground Geist works really well with the... no, that's not going to work, though, because I'm not going to do... let's take the Claustrophobia. I'm going to take the removal. I'm going to move into blue. Stitch Drake, then, if I'm moving deeper into blue. Let's start hiding some of this white. Let's not think about the white anymore. So yeah, Stitch Drake looks just fine here. Over these red cards. Stitcher's Apprentice. I think if I get like a Rage Thrower, that would be kind of good. Let's see. Think twice. Let's grab another one of these, which are good. Red or blue? Furor of the Bitten. I don't think I'm going to play that card, though. So maybe I can hate something away. So I just hate away this Spidery Grasp, which is quite a good card. All off-color stuff here. So I'll take the Fester Hybor, which is the best card. I guess we'll take the Full Moon's Rise. Just continue grabbing green now. This is really weird. We'll take the on-color Riot Devils because we need more playables. Certainly not thrilled about playing Riot Devils, but I'm probably going to have to. Yeah, I can take a Desperate Ravings. I mean, we're red-blue, so why not? I'll take a Lost in the Mist. It's definitely playable in a pinch. This deck could probably, yeah, I'm pretty sure this deck could run a Delver at this point. I think we've got enough to, do that now. Definitely have enough. Still need some more playables, but it's a weird deck. It's definitely weird what we've got. Okay. Well, we opened Mirror Mad Phantasm, which is... I actually like it a lot. Could pick up another Civilized Scholar, too, which is good. But I think I'm going to grab the Mythic on this one with the Evasion. Actually, I like him a lot. We need some more in-game stuff. And we'll probably table this Desperate Ravings. So, this deck could easily be a Burning Vengeance deck. If I saw any, I'd probably grab them. Wow, Undead Alchemist? Interesting. He's actually a strong card. Do I want to take that over Geist Flame? I think he's actually strong enough where I can do that. I want to get some more stuff that kind of finishes the game. Even though this deck does not have a lot of removal. Geist Flame. I like the Undead Alchemist. I think he's good. If he gets in, he just gets you stuff, you know, so he's cool. I like the Alchemist. 4 mana 4/2 is not terrible anyway. I mean, he doesn't deal damage, so I guess it's kind of hard to explain how, you know, he fits in like that, but he usually steals some stuff for you. Okay, well, we've got a Delver, but I think we're going to be picking the Skursdag Cultist, because we've got the, well, I don't know, the Cultist is just a removal creature spell, so probably will not table the Delver. Could take the Blazing Torch too, but I think just Cultist is stronger. Anything playable for us here? Believe we just pick up the One-Eyed Scarecrow, which is kind of good against us because we have a few evasive creatures, but will also be a good sideboard card for us. Okay, so now what is the pick for the red-blue deck? Fortunately, nothing that spectacular for us. Suppose we just take the Armored Scab, although it's not really looking all that great right now. I mean, Hysterical Blindness is a trick, but I mean, it's much more likely I'm playing an Armored Scab. Hopefully I can... Yeah, alright, well, that's good. Armored Scab looks better now with this follow-up Harvest Pyre pick. I'm going to pick it over the Desperate Ravings. I don't have any Burning Vengeance anyway. And even though this does, I mean, net you a couple cards, I think it's going to prove to be a weird card to play. But Harvest Pyre is just fine for this deck. We've already got a few ways to put cards in our graveyard. Rage Thrower, yeah. So this will be good. This will give us another finisher. I think I am going to pick it over the removal. Am I comfortable with that? I think I am. I really like Rage Thrower, and with Stitches Apprentice, it's pretty dirty. It's just a good card. Rage Thrower is good. I like it as a finisher. Wow, just Geist Flames galore. Alright. I've got 16 creatures now. I'm glad these cards came this last pack. This is going to help the deck a lot. I think I'm going to grab another Geist Flame now. Yeah, so we got a Desperate Ravings, or I think I'm fine with getting another Desperate Ravings. None of this is really good for us, so I suppose we'll just stop the random mill deck, maybe. None of this is really playable for us, so I guess we'll stop the random bump on the night deck. I'll take the Ghost Quarter for sideboard. Both of these serve the same function, aren't very good, so just take one of them. Altar's Reap and a Swamp. Okay. Well, I guess this deck looks all right. I'll see what I can do with this. All right, this is what I ended up building. Deck actually looks all right. Couple Desperate Ravings, which I don't believe I've gotten a chance to play yet. A couple Think Twice. We've got this Harvest Pyre, which actually looks... This is like the deck where Harvest Pyre is best. We've got Armored Scab to help the Harvest Pyre and just, get us some more flashback spells in our graveyard. Claustrophobia, a couple Geist Flames, Skursdag Cultist, the Harvest Pyre. Those are really most of our removal spells. I'm going to play this Lost in the Mist. This card can be really devastating. Our finishers are the Rage Thrower, the Mirror-Mad Phantasm. I guess Alchemist can be. Other than that, yeah, I guess that's... Oh, the Croon Outlaw too, yeah. So, the deck looks alright. We've got... What are our sideboard options, really? These, I'm not sure what I'd bring in the Riot Devils for. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I'd bring them in. But One-Eyed Scarecrow can easily come in against opponents that have a lot of flying creatures and stuff. Frightful Delusion, maybe, if they have a lot of high-end stuff, I can bring that in. But yeah, I think this deck is going to be satisfactory, so I'll see you round one.